Famosa, you get and pa. Yeah, but that was January 19, Kandara, how way can have more Biafra can pa. Papa, 2 hours I condemn go near. I was and pa. Who going to have and pa. F.I.M. pa. If I lie here, we're not chabra, no jihacha. But you gave the no one can have with lunch. Yeah, what I quit we are pa. And the empire or buy lot of all handed on pa. Papa goes at it. The men are good to go pa. Take it and pa. But yeah, I make question pa. If I remember, I know for my Pamosaga, aka Andy.
Now, yesterday, the men of the defense forces engaged the Zoo military, and many of them were acquired in that confrontation. And that video you are seeing was a position where Ubunikwe dealt with them, and 2 of their armor tanks were damaged. They had to tow it out of the area. Now the question here is, these men that you are going after, they are not disturbing the community. All they are there for is to ensure that the people are well secured. They are there to ensure that the Biafrans are well secured. Now you discover that all forms of kidnappings, all forms of evil are always carried out where the Zoo military are supposed to be manning. Their area, their stronghold is where kidnapping and all forms of atrocities are going on. And if you go deep into asking questions, you are going to discover that the Zoo military are responsible for all those kidnappings and attacks. And I continue to state it clearly here. I have said it times without number that when you see any kidnapping close to military checkpoint, the military is involved. When you see attacks in villages, communities, going to buy so many families, know that it is the Fulani that are doing that. It is not the way of the Biafran people. The Biafran, the atrocities that Biafrans are committing is, oh, this person is this person, and they go and target that particular person. That is the atrocity that the Biafran people are committing. That is just, it is just in a very minute scale, very infinitesimal. Now you discover that the Fulani, the larger scale of the whole atrocities committed by the Fulani in bushes, and then the Zoo military aiding them in our highways. These are what is happening. Now I want to play a voice note for you to hear what happened in Imo State just few days back, because some of you, when we tell you that these atrocities are committed by the Fulani, you say it's a lie, that there's no Fulani in Imo State, there's no Fulani in Biafraland, and it is Biafrans that are committing these atrocities. You want to follow the narrative of the Zoo government. They are going to push you to a place that before you come out, you begin to say, why were you this foolish to see the reality and truth? But we are here to always stand by the truth and to tell you that which is true. Now, I want you to listen to this voice note and hear the account of this man and what he passed through in the bush. Now, listen.
Every community, raise the forest guard. Since the government don't want to have forest guards in Imo State or even in the southeast, every community, protect yourself. Other community give 4,000, 5,000, 7,000. Highest the government may issue press release. Highest the government may issue press release condemning the attack. That's it. Oh, Kahagala. In Cameroon also government in one press release government. In Cameroon also in one press release police. In Cameroon also in one press release in the army. If you don't protect yourself, government will not protect you. Let's listen to this voice note. Very, very important. In Cameroon nekedenga. Nekedenga. Genunte.
Biko, and then keep way out to myself. When you also will follow victim to it. first of all shi mmekele Chineke na onye kere eluigwe n'ụwa, onye ji eme ihe ya kpoji sọọ ya, onye jikwana n'afọ onye ọla ọchọghị n'afọ anyị. Oh, a very big shock to me today, what I saw or what I witnessed ala naked. As usual, everybody who knows me too well knows me that this evening I decided, my brother, Ndanele Bakus, let Bakus upon a moki Kelechi Wahaya. So my ashe IJ Akokoyo Le Manyoga Churman Papa. I have a link at Amanyeli. A Baija Nagahofa, I knew about Loma Cash and Nijamana, Ebe Umezrokam. I journey Azun New City. Azun New City. Azun New City. You know, Lama New City knows very well that New City will everybody be. Azun New City guy journey. Hi gaji. Mano Oporo. Pora no Magba Bunyamaya Poshahe Wulundausa. Because I was very, very vigilant. She Ebe re akukom noga. Ebe ndozo she be nwere somehow. So Magba she Wulundausa. Emulating Gashan Wulundausa. Yes, step off front to share no move step or backwards. Bakuje Osmo. Ham Bakuje small ton anyazo. Lepa yoge langono. Ndausari well armed. Worry about 5 per AK-45 double magazine. Unyola pa 3 fully loaded. Mileti mtono anyazo shoge langono mawa. Ayana uzonye kogalam that mama jimunye koza kokebe. Shiaba ume owo showme. Yachilizia kelu bamesh, we are hunters. See our dogs. I don't see no dog. Why the other person they run? You say na fear na. If na you, if you see people, you go run na. Onye ka papa to ebu ahụ. Tigazie ya na safety. Mana abu ewure egbe ụmaya. Shi alufu mmanya, elufu mmanya. Nga sa acha ya. 6,000 naira ma akpa ya, wure di 6,000 naira. Le old Nokia phone no ji ma akpa ya. Later, share where you get this phone. You actually don't pay where they use them. So I should know without an aso. Yeah, Ojano Ausa. So Yashin will not be bad people, will not be bad people, will be hunters. Yasha is the year outside, Yasha are the year small. Yasha okay, you should not be this thing. Yasha, you be indigenous, you be tenant. Yasha be tenant. Yasha who you call last. Thank God, when you pro last, landlord, they have been aba. Yashin na my landlord. You are full now, dial out the number, our landlord there. Yasha, you the talk truth. How can the cause on Azo? You just up on the cause of Shingo waiting with that. No share na person. So, my that thing. When you catch and when you keep moving, cushion here. I don't anybody, when you can raka kuseyobi. Sure, you know the fear. That shall be hunter, and you don't take away they see things for bush. So, yeah, she okay. The Gamonia cause or she no be security in B. Say, make we leave him. Na tenant. You cause she no, me will kill him. When you cause she no, me will leave him. One on game, when you cause she okay, I move. Me will leave it, man. Yaga kujende ka no pana sana she move, they come. So, how old the Rania? You may and the cause attention in move vola. You have to cover Miawa. Babi Moya, Shimoya Bafa. No panotish. The chain get call and them man because I really thank God. Who would have believed Namafu J betray my
Now you have heard a confession from one of our brothers when we tell our people that Fulanis are in our bushes and the men of the defense forces are fighting to eliminate them completely from those places where they, stay, plan, and then launch attacks on our people. They say it's a lie. But you have heard him. You have seen what are they doing in our bushes fully armed with AKs. What are they doing? Nobody would want to answer that question. But we all know. We all know the agenda. We all know they want to Islamize the nation. We all know they want to make us, slaves under them. But it shall not be well with anybody who is helping these people, because if you listen carefully, you are going to understand that that person who covered his face is most likely a Biafran who has been paid heavily to show them the way. I am telling you most solemnly, that person who covered his face is most likely a Biafran who has been paid heavily to show them the way, show them the nooks and crannies, take them around and show them the vicinity and how to navigate everything within that vicinity. I continue to tell our people that there is always someone, an in-house member that would always show these people road and always direct them. Else they cannot fight the people of Biafra. There's always someone inside who will be giving them, feeding them information, showing them the way, and telling them how to attack. Have you seen it? And when people are talking about buying these saboteurs, somebody will say you are buying your brothers, but their brother is collecting huge money from the Fulanis to buy his own brothers in their numbers. And nobody is thinking or talking about it. I told us a long time ago, those of you who have been following this particular channel for a long time, there was a time I told us a story about the Agatu community in Benue State. They were buyed by Fulani on several occasions until they had to call themselves and say, what is happening? How is it that Fulani is buying us on daily basis? Who is giving them information of our activities? Then they now started looking in-house and discovered that one of them was actually selling information on their preparation and everything to the Fulanis. And the Fulanis will always ambush them. When they took that saboteur out, that was when they began to record victory and chase away the Fulani from their community. Ask anybody who knows about Agatu community in Benue State. They will tell you their story. It is the same thing happening all around the southeast. Open your eyes and see realities for what it is. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First.